everybody, welcome back. Movie review time. I'm basically going to geek out about a movie, and today I just watched The Mind's Eye. So this is going to be my no spoiler video. I'm just going to take a couple minutes, give you my overall thoughts and general opinions of this movie right after seeing it. And so no spoilers. Don't worry if I say a spoiler, I'll cut it out. You're totally safe. However, if you would like a video with all the spoilers, I will put a link in the description below, or something should be popping up right about now. You can check that one out instead if you'd like. Okay, cool. Everybody good? Okay, so The Mind's Eye. I saw the trailer for this a while ago, and I was really excited for it. There's a quote: "The best scanner sequels we never got." Now, there's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of really good stuff with this movie, but without getting too deep into it, halfway in the movie loses me because the character makes a couple of decisions that makes characters in, say, The Purge look like strategic geniuses. So there came a point when I just started yelling at the movie, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm rooting for the bad guys. But overall, let's just get into it. The gore is top notch, except for one little place I kind of saw a bladder thing I shouldn't, a little bit of tubing. But other than that, the effects and everything are really solid, in that sense that you remember scanners for the head blowing up. They take all that to a whole new extreme and give you all the variations you could possibly want. Cinematography is really solid. For me particularly, I really like the colors where they go with the vibrant blues and reds a lot of times. Very Argento-esque, if you will. They set it in 1990. It definitely has that 80s vibe. They nailed the John Carpenter-esque score. If you like Stranger Things, you might kind of like this. This is a more gory, less intelligent play on certain aspects of Stranger Things. So, of course, it's about psychokinesis and, battling psychokinesis people and all this kind of stuff. And, I don't want to give too much away because there is a little bit of a story that unfolds as to what's really going on with everything and whose agendas are what and whatnot. Overall, though, I think the acting and everything, for the most part, is pretty strong. The main bad guy, he gives you the creeps right away. You don't really care for him much. There's some interesting costuming choices, though, and just location choices. It's kind of neat, but there's some things I'm definitely going to want to talk about and kind of pick apart, unfortunately, in my all spoilers thing. But it's a short 87 minutes, so pacing-wise, you get thrown right in, and it flies by. It never really drags or anything. The only time I really looked at the clock was when I got to that place of aggravation for me, because literally the first half of the movie, there's a thing or two you could be like, stretch, but you know what? I mean, for this kind of movie, fine. A lot of the problems really you could feel maybe come from budget areas, a lack of budget, but still their innovation made up for it. But once you get to some of these decisions, it's like, oh God, really? No. And there's another major one at the end that I'm like, ugh, come on. But but again, I feel like if this movie had been out when I was a kid and watching horror movies at 6, 7, 8 and getting things from the video store, this would have been blowing my mind. And would have been one of the best things I had seen, and would have gone on to be a beloved classic for me. That, of course, like a lot of the beloved classics of my youth does not hold up that well. This would have held up a lot more stronger, though. So overall, pretty good. Although I'm surprised they show a bit more in the trailers now that I've seen the movie than they probably should. Even though the designs and stuff are very cool, and it almost gets a little Stuart Gordon in his heyday, From Beyond, in terms of designs and just feeling and everything. So, tonally and everything, they got it. Score, they got it. Editing, all that stuff, I didn't really see much problems. Maybe there's some staging and cinematography issues, but I think that could just come from budget and lack of time. They had a day to shoot something instead of 2, so they could play with how to stage things and make it flow more clearly. But overall, I really did enjoy it, other than getting very aggravated at a certain point. So, I think this is one of those things I will be watching again over time, and I'm going to like it more because I'll know what to expect going in. So I would give it a recommendation. I mean, if you like really gory movies and you can shut your analytical brain off, then you're really gonna like this. And if you love the scanners things, but feel like they never took it as far as you'd like them to, then that is a good thing. You do want to see this. So that's my thoughts on this one. Have you guys seen it? I don't really want your thoughts here because this is the no spoiler video, but jump over to the spoilers one if you have and give me your thoughts there. But let me know if you want to see it, that kind of thing. You can tell me that in the comments. Other than that, click the thumbs up button, give me the thumbs of encouragement. It's always lovely to be encouraged. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and go talk some spoilers, and I will see you guys later.